King coming to stage. Very funny ass brother from Alabama. Y'all put y'all hand together right now. Everybody start clapping. Everybody clapping. Give it up for David Sumpter in the house. I'm from Alabama, let y'all know, Mobile, Alabama. I done came down here to Atlanta, you know, for me a little job at Delta Airlines. I got to Atlanta, called my grandmama, I said, Grandmama, I said, I'm for me a job. She said, you did? She said, what you here? I said, Grandmama, I'm an engineer. She said, what you be doing? I said, I be fixing toilets and changing light bulbs. She said, boy, you ain't no engineer, you are just a maintenance man. I was like, man, Grandmama trip. I done met her, came to Atlanta, got married, y'all. And divorced too. That marriage like something else, you know what I'm saying? I'm going through my divorce. You know, I cried in my marriage. I ain't gonna tell no story, I'm keep it real. You know, a lot of fellas, they don't wanna cry. You gonna measure on your stroke out. I cried, but ain't my little boy seen me cry, so I went to pick him up this summer. He up 2:30 in the morning playing the PlayStation. I said, man, if you don't care, you're behind the sleep, I'm gonna bust your behind. He just started crying. I said, hey man, stop all that crying. I said, didn't I tell you girls cry, boys don't cry? He said, well, you must be a girl too. Cause you crying, mama left your behind. I said, man, go back over there and play that PlayStation. And you can't be their friend though. I try to be my son's friend. These kids be talking back now. They ain't like how we was. We was humble growing up. These kids talk back and call you out your name, they don't care. My little boy called me on the phone, hey dad, I want to go to Chuck E. Cheese, you gonna pick me up? You know, being the dad, I said, hey, you call your mom to come pick you up. I said, hey, get off my phone. Son, you know, you can't, leave these kids in the car when you go to the gas station, grocery store, and pick my son up. I tried that right there about 2 weeks ago. This nigga pulled up and left me. I called him on the phone, I said, who gonna come get me? He told my nigga, call your mom to come get you. Hey, get off my phone. He called me on the phone, like, Dad, I want to play basketball. Could you buy me some new shoes? I thought about it, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, that's what child support for. You feel me? I'm like, man, what kind of shoes you want? He's like, Dad, I want some Jordans. I'm like, what you want Jordans for? He's like, Dad, he scored 63 points in his shoes in one game. My mama's on my left shoulder, my dad's on my right shoulder. My mama said, you get that child and shoot. So that child ain't asked to be him. I said, I ain't asked to be him either. She's like, 2 wrongs don't make no right just because you and that woman ain't getting along. 2 wrongs don't make no right. I said, well, I learned in school 2 negative make a positive. My dad's my man, forget that. You got to live too. You got to tell him something. Tell him I told you when you needed some new shoes. So I thought about it, I was like, man, what kind of shoes you want again? He's my dad, I want some Jordan. I'm like, what you want Jordans for? To my dad, he scored 63 points in his shoes in one game, and I want to be like him. I thought about it. I had to tell him something my dad told me. I said, man, you don't need no Jordans for that. I said, when I was your age, I played basketball, I ain't have no Jordan. And I scored 48 points in some doggone church shoes. He said, what, Dad, you scored 40 in some church shoes? I said, man, yeah. You should have seen your dad. I said, man, I took out gliding from the free throw line like MJ. He's my dad, you talking about like Michael Jordan? I said, man, hell no, nigga like Michael Jackson. I said, I would have scored more points. It took me out that 3rd quarter. He's like, why, Daddy? Because you was going to break that record, wasn't it? I told I said, the white folks that got mad at me, they done scratched up their floor with them doggone church shoes on. But you got to be careful before you tell these kids. I go to my son's first game. He out there with some steel-toe church shoes on, 2 sides, 2 big. He just running me down the court, just slipping and slide. So my God, dog, I just keep a grip. He's like, I might be able to get a tip in. He's like, Dad, I got a triple-double. I got excited. That was my little boy. I said, what you got, son? 20 points, 15 rebounds, 10 assists? He's like, He's like, Dad, I got 11 slips, 12 times, and 13 without a dribble. You meet somebody, you gotta be compatible, y'all, for real. I met trying to meet somebody. My ex-wife, we got married, we weren't compatible at all. You know what I'm saying? If you got a woman, she like to go shopping, fella, you gotta make sure you got some money. If you like to play the video game, make sure she got a computer. You got to be compatible, for real. You can't just leave her out there, you got to be compatible. Me and her weren't compatible at all. I'm not here getting drunk every day. She ain't want to never look at me and tell me, you ain't nothing but an alcoholic. You need to change, you know what I'm saying? You don't do but just drink. That's all you do is drink. You got to choose between me and that alcohol. I said, well, can you pour me a shot before you ready to leave in? I'm comedian superstar David Sumpter. I appreciate that. Y'all keep the lamp going.